why does Ray Epps matter so much that the New York Times has to deploy their best propagandist to frame him as a victim? In fact, the headline of the Ray Epps story is quite fascinating. It is how Ray Epps became the victim of a January 6th conspiracy theory. And it had a picture of him and his wife outside of a trailer. It says, Ray Epps and his wife, Robin Epps, became the face of a conspiracy theory that rocked their lives as it spread into the mainstream. So we're supposed to feel sorry for him, even though every other January 6th defendant gets labeled as an insurrectionist. He has not been charged. And there's all these articles that are being written about him. Why does he matter so much to this equation? Why do they have to defend him?
Well, that's a fantastic question. And I'd like to preface the answer by reminding the audience that in the New York Times' own video documentary on January 6th, titled The Day of Rage, Ray Epps is a star. And in fact, Ray Epps is depicted directly as one of the, quote, handful of rioters who planned to storm the Capitol all along. The New York Times' own video documentary, and they're going out of their way. They're looking for the most egregious clips that they can. And Ray Epps appears multiple times in their very own documentary. And this is the same outlet that later on, when Ray Epps really is clear, he's the smoking gun of the entire Fedsurrection. And, people understand what an operation this was. Now the New York Times is all of a sudden in aggressive damage control mode. I think they understand that the Ray Epps situation is so embarrassing and so devastating to the narrative, and I anticipate material coming out that further undermines the official narrative and that relates to Ray Epps as January 6 cases kick into gear. And you got maybe a reference to it in the New York Times piece itself, in the reference to this text message that Ray Epps regrets. And I think this is likely front-running even more damning evidence to come out in the coming weeks and months. And they want to make any talk of Ray Epps that is not sympathetic so toxic that you just have to shut up.